Hello students, Chickmud madam here, and today I welcome you all to this business studies class, right? So in business studies class I have planned today to begin chapter 7, that is directing, ನಿರ್ದೇಶಿಸುವಿಕೆ. Okay, so this is one more big topic and very interesting topic, and where 8 marks, 4 marks questions are possible to be asked according to the new question bank, right? If there is a reduction in the syllabus, so there is a possibility of asking 4 marks as well as 8 marks question from this topic, right? That's why we have to give more concentration in learning this topic, yes, and it is very interesting also. Okay, so let me begin with this chapter number 7, directing, ನಿರ್ದೇಶಿಸುವಿಕೆ. So what do you mean by directing, right? So every day one or the other way we are following this directing, either by our seniors or our elders who will be telling us how to do the work, okay, guiding our elders, and or you may give direction to your younger one, right? So as already we know, this management functions are not only used in organization, they are applicable everywhere, universally applicable. So all these functions also we practice in our day to day life also, right? So then the same things which are also applied in the organization systematically, right? So let us understand with the introduction part. See, the managerial function of directing is like the activities of a teacher in a classroom, right? So how a teacher manage a class, it depends on the directing function, how we functions, how we carries the activities. Okay, in order to teach, a teacher has to guide his students, right? What to do, how to write, okay, all those things teacher need to be explained, guide in the class, right? And also a teacher need to maintain discipline in the class, control, he has to control the class, maintain the discipline in the class, and inspire them. Not only just controlling and teaching is essential, every teacher duty is to inspire the students, because student has to take interest in learning. So that is very important thing which is necessary in the role of teacher, right? Inspiring students and lead them to achieve a desired goal. Okay, so the inspiration should be in such a way that it should make the students, his students, to achieve the goal, whatever the goal they have kept in their mind for the achievement, for the success, maybe the percentage, how much he or she may be planning to, that is, score in the particular academic year. It is the duty of a teacher to make that students achieve their goals through proper direction, right? Regarding how to study techniques, methods, okay, completion of the syllabus, right? All those things. Then inspire them for reading. Just syllabus coverage is not enough, you need to inspire them, motivate, okay, make them to work hard, right? So all those things make students to achieve their goals, right? It is a very important function in the management of any enterprise, right? So not only this is necessary, as I told already, as all the functions of the management are practiced in our day to day life, right? So that's why not only this, even in the organization, directing function may becomes very very important, right? So because all other functions of the management, previous functions like planning, organizing, staffing, so actually they plan, okay, they will be in the mind, like planning, we are planning in our mind, okay. So whatever the plan we have done, actually when it is executed means through the directing function. So directing function actually helps us to execute the previous functions of the management, ಕಾರ್ಯರೂಪಕ್ಕೆ ತರೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಂಘಟಿಸುವಿಕೆ, ಇವೇನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ನ ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯರೂಪಕ್ಕೆ ತರುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಿಸುವಿಕೆ. ಎಸ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎನಿ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್. It helps the manager to ensure quality performance of jobs by the employees and achievement of organizational goals, right? Through proper direction, instruction, proper guidance, suggestions, all those things. With the help of this, the directing function helps to perform all the employees to their best, and with this helps the organization to achieve its goals, right? So that's why the directing involves different sub functions like supervision, okay, overseeing the work, communication, through proper communication should be there, that is upward communication, downward communication, horizontal communication, okay. These are very much essential in any organization. So communication is a part of directing. Then motivating, leadership, okay, these we are going to study them in detail in the coming classes, right? So these, with the help of all these supervision, leadership qualities, then communication, motivation, all those things, with the help of all these things, management perform the very very important function called directing, okay. It helps the organization to achieve its goal by extracting the best work from the employees through inspiration, motivation, okay, leadership qualities, inspiring the employees to work, all those things, okay. These are done through the what? Directing function. Yes, so that's why directing is a very very important function of management. Let us go to the further slide. So these some basic characteristics of this function, detailed function characteristics we'll read in the next slide. So just they are common things, common along with the introduction. It guides and helps the subordinates to complete the given task properly and as per the schedule. Schedule means timings, proper in time, completion of work task in time as per schedule, timetable, okay. So the directing function guides, margadarshana madodu, it guides and helps the subordinate, okay. When the superior giving the suggestions, guidance to the subordinates, automatically subordinates will perform the work to the best and they will complete their work, their task in time. Yes, that's why directing is necessary. Directing ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸಬಾರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟವಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಮೇ ಮೇಕ್ ಸಮ್ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎರರ್ ಮೆಥಡ್, so which may lead in completion of work task. That's why senior guidance, elder guidance is very much essential, like superiors guidance, the authority guidance is very much essential for completion of given task, right? So it provides the necessary motivation to the subordinates, right? So not only it will tell you to work or you just give the guidance, the directing function motivates, inspires, okay, to complete the task. So if you complete the work, if you achieve this goal, if you achieve the target, you will be promoted. So the word promotion, if the superiors say you that you will be giving promotion if you complete this task, so that motivates you to do work. Otherwise they may tell, if you complete the task, then you will be given bonus, your salary will be hiked. So these are the things, they are the kinds of motivation which makes employees to work hard and achieve the goals, right? So this, through the directing, through the communication, so the management will be successfully motivating the employees and making them to work hard. Okay, so third one is to complete the work satisfactorily and strive to do them best. And just not completion of the work, the management makes them to complete the work to the best. Yes, so through incentives, financial or non-financial incentives, motivating factors, right? ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಮುಂದಿನ ಸ್ಲೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಮೇಕ್ the employees to complete the task to the best, at their level best. Yes, and fourth one is it helps in maintaining discipline and rewarding those who do well, right? That is one more thing. It helps in maintaining discipline because through communication, through leadership qualities and through supervision, directing functions try to maintain discipline throughout the organization. ಶಿಸ್ತು ಪರಿಪಾಲನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಓಕೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಶಿಸ್ತನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸೋದು ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ನಿನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಥ್ರೂ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಬೈ ರಿವಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದೋಸ್ ಹೂ ಡೂ ವೆಲ್. Reward in the form of cash, reward in the form of bonus, or some awards, certificates, all those by providing them. So it will make them to, that is, show their best performance. So as to get as a best employee of the year. So this year I want to get this best employee, best student of the year. Yes, if you score good marks, highest marks in the class, obviously you will be selected as a best student. Yes, to get that best student award, so automatically you will try to work hard. Yes, then directing involves supervision, which is essential to make sure that work is performed according to the orders, instructions, according to our plan. So supervision will just looking over how the employees are working according to our instructions, according to our orders, the work is performed or not. It is to be checked, it is to be monitored, it is to be seen. So that is done through the help of supervision. So every wing, every level, supervisors will be appointed, and their duty is to just look after ಮೇಲ್ವಿಚಾರಕರು. ಓಕೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೇಲ್ವಿಚಾರಣೆಯನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ನ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ನ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇಲ್ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ, ನಿರ್ದೇಶಿಸುವಿಕೆಯ. ಎಸ್, ಸೊ ಥ್ರೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ directing function is performed. Okay, so this is introductory part of this chapter 7. Okay, let us begin with meaning now. Then what is directing means? Directing means giving instructions. ಸೂಚನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದು, ಸಲಹೆ ಸೂಚನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದು, ಗೈಡಿಂಗ್, ಸಲಹೆ, ಕೌನ್ಸ್ಲಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ಲಿ, ಕೌನ್ಸ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಮೋಟಿವೇಟಿಂಗ್, ಪ್ರೇರೇಪಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಇನ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್, ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ನ ನೌಕರರ ಒಂದು ನಾಯಕತ್ವ ವಹಿಸುವುದು. ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಇನ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಟು ಅಚೀವ್ ದ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನಲ್ ಗೋಲ್ಸ್. So why all these functions are carried? Why the instructions are given? Why there is why guidance is necessary? Why counseling is necessary for the employees? And why motivation is necessary? All these things are essential for achievement of the organizational goals. Our main objective of organization, which were kept in the planning function. Okay, so all the plans already done, all scheduling is done, everything is done. Now real work will come, action will come now. Planning and this is action. ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ಕಾರ್ಯರೂಪಕ್ಕೆ ತರೋದು, ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಕಾರ್ಯರೂಪಕ್ಕೆ ತರೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಕೆಲಸ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಯೋಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆ ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಕಾರ್ಯರೂಪಕ್ಕೆ ತರುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸನ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಿಸುವಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಎಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗೈಡಿಂಗ್, ಕೌನ್ಸ್ಲಿಂಗ್, ಮೋಟಿವೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ in an organization in doing work to achieve organizational goals. Right? So directing is a key managerial function. Key means very, very important. Directing is very, very important managerial function to be performed by the manager along with planning, organizing, staffing and controlling. Yes, we have already studied planning, organizing, staffing, and this is the fourth one. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇದೆ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲಿಂಗ್ ಒಂದು. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯ ಇದು ಯಾವುದು, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಎಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಕೀ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ಟಾಪ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿವ್ ಟು ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್ performs the function of directing. Yes, directing function is not only at the top level. From top level to executive level, every level directing is flows from upward, from first downward, from top to bottom. Instructions, orders, okay, suggestion, instructions, orders, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಡೌನ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಬರೋದು. ಅಪ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಜೆಷನ್ಸು, ಅಡ್ವೈಸು, ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಸಮ್ ಹಿಂಟ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ, ಸಮ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಟೇಕನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಡೌನ್ ಟು ಟಾಪ್. They are called as upward communication. So in the organization there will be upward communication as well as downward communication. And horizontal communication means communicating along with other departments, one department to another department with the same level of employees, right? So then what is this? From top executive to supervisors performs the function of directing, and it takes place accordingly wherever superior subordinate relations exist. So in organization, in every level of the organization, it may be top level, middle level or lower level. So there the superior and subordinate relation arises. It will be there, it exists. So wherever the superior and subordinate relation is there, and all over there this directing function is performed. Superior will tell subordinates, he will guide, he will instruct, will be giving instructions for completion of the work, how to do the work. The method of doing the work is explained. And subordinate may ask some details. Asking details is also what? Part of directing, upward. Yes, he may give some suggestions to superior. Right? So, directing is a continuous process initiated at top level. It starts from the top level. Initiation means starting. It begins with the top level and flows to the bottom through organizational hierarchy. Hierarchy means from top to bottom, building the relation. So, in this relation, this directing function flows from top level: orders, instructions, decisions which are need to be implemented immediately, right? All these are followed in the organization, and doing all this work is itself called as a directing, ನಿರ್ದೇಶಿಸುವಿಕೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? So, this is what the meaning of directing: giving instructions, guiding, counseling, motivating and leading, communicating the employees. Right? So, now related characteristics related with the directing we'll study now. So, these will be asked for 4 marks. Remember, directing characteristics. First one is initiates action. It's a key and managerial. It is a key managerial function. Very important managerial function. Okay. Other functions prepare, setting for action. They prepare for setting the work, but actually work is carried in the directing. It initiates for the work, action. As I told, planning is done in the first function and action is taken in the directing function. Directing initiates action in the organization. ಎಲ್ಲ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯರೂಪಕ್ಕೆ ತರುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಈ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಿಸುವಿಕೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. It initiates action. It brings action in work, all the planned work into action. Is it clear? So, directing initiates work. Directing initiates action. It makes employees to start the work. ಯಾರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆ ಕೆಲಸನ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವಹಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಥ್ರೂ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್, ಆರ್ಡರ್ಸ್, guidance, all those things, through that. Clear? Second one is pervasive function. Pervasive means it requires at all the levels of the management. Yes, directing is required at all the levels of the organization. Not only it is done only at the top level. Yes, it initiated from the top level. It comes from the top level, but it is required at all the levels. Even at the lower level, the supervisor gives the guidance to the worker. Clear? So, directing is required at all the levels of organization. Every manager provides guidance and inspires his subordinates to work. Inspiration is that's why manager plays leadership role in every organization. Every manager should be a leader because he need to influence his employees, his subordinates. Okay, inspiration is very much essential, making the people to work. If you don't inspire them, then they do not perform the work at their best. You have to extract the best work from the employees. Clear? And the third one, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎರಡು ಸಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ನೆವರ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ಸ್. It is a continuous activity. How management is a continuous function? So directing is a part of management function. So directing is a continuous function. Every day direction need to be given. Every day guidance is given. For every work, different guidance, different orders, different decisions. All these things are required in our day-to-day activities of the organization. Throughout the life of the organization, the directing function is necessary. Clear? Fourth one is human factor. Yes. Directing related with the human manpower. Yes. Directing, the inspiration, the guidance, the instructions are given by the top level management, and top level management is what? It is a human resource. There are no any robots who are giving us instruction. The top level management are human beings, and these human beings are making all these decisions, orders, instructions. Okay, and it is related once again with the human beings. They are giving instructions to human beings, employees, not any machines or materials or money, right? So directing function is related to subordinates, and therefore it is related to human factor. Since human factor is complex and behavior is unpredictable, and you are dealing with the human resource, and these human resource, every human being is unique in this world, and everybody's thinking capacity, everybody's thinking ability is different, and you are dealing with such people. That's why dealing with human factor is complex, difficult, and the behavior of these people will be different, unpredictable. We cannot predict how they behave if we say something to an individual, because it depends on many factors. What is his mood? What is his character? What kind of person he is? All those things, though so many factors will decide his reaction if anything is said to a person. Okay, so you are dealing with such people. That's why it is very complex, very, very difficult. That's why directing function becomes very, very important. Remaining characteristics, here it is fifth one, creative activity. Yes, directing is creative activity because it deals with human being, and dealing with every individual, every employee will be different. Every individual employee will be different. That's why we need to adopt our own methods, techniques to deal with each and every individual, because every person is unique. So direction function helps in converting plans into performance. Plans into performance. ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಯೋಜನೆ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ವಿದೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ people become inactive and physical resources are meaningless. So without directing function, your subordinates are not going to work properly. If you don't give them instruction, if you don't give them orders, okay, then they are not going to be disciplined. They will become inactive. Their human resource will be waste. That's why you as a management, you have to extract the best from them. You should make them active, influence them, motivate them, communicate them, and make them to work. Otherwise, all your physical resource like machine, material, money will be waste, meaningless. That's why management directing function is very, very important. It is a creative activity. It is a sixth one is it is executive function. means at the top level. Direction function is carried out by all the managers and executives at all levels throughout the working. Superiors, the function of superior. Generally, the directing function belongs to the superiors, top level management. Okay, subordinates receive instruction from the his superiors only. Unity of command need to be applied here. Command should be given to subordinates to get work done from them. Yes, that's why it is a top level function. And the last one is delegate function. Directing is first initiated at top level and flows. Delegation means transferring the power from top level to lower level. Transferring power, delegation. So the directing initiated at the top level and flows towards the bottom through the organization hierarchy. Yes, according to the power authority, it flows from top level to bottom level. Is it clear? So it is a delegate function. So right. So how many functions features we studied here? Just see. Here 4, it initiates action. Yes. It brings actual planning into action. It pervasive function. It requires at all the levels. It's a continuous activity. Okay, it is continuously performed. Directing is very much essential in our day-to-day work, and it deals with the human factor, subordinates. They are giving direction to the humans, not machines. Then it is a creative activity. Okay, it makes people to become active, more active, and it is the executive function, top level, and it delegate function means the power is transferred, the directing power is transferred from top level to lower level, right? So with this meaning and features, introduction is just for your knowledge sake, and meaning you have to study and features you have to study. Okay, these two parts I covered today, and with this I conclude class of 7th topic, first part, that is meaning and characteristic of directing. And in the next class, the next part, which will be continued. Okay, till that time, take care, be at home only, be safe, right? Thank you.